You.
Hello, this is your host, Yoshi. Welcome back to the Prophets of the Road. Here we'll be talking about Paula White on the Jim Baker Show, claiming that opposition to any authority figure is opposition to God, namely, in this situation, Trump. Paula White claims that Trump was put into the presidency because of God, and also claims that Christians are not put here to fit in, but to take over.
And they even say about well, he's not presidential. Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
And I mean that with all due respect, because in other words, he's not a polished politician. In other words, he's authentically, whether people like it or not, has been raised up by God, because God says that he raises up and places all people in places of authority. It is God that raises up a king. It is God that sets one down. And so when you fight against the plan of God, you're fighting against the hand of God. We were not sent into this earth to fit in or just to, we weren't just sit here to be a part. We were sent here to take over.
Are you listening?
Okay, the type of verse she used is one used to control people. It's used a lot in such cases of administration and Christians. At a high school I went to, they even done the same thing, saying that disobeying the principals or the other administrators is akin to disobeying God. And we all know what they have been taught: if you disobey God, you go to hell. So people will use this to instill fear into the followers to get them to obey who they see as a leader. And it's just a way to control people, nothing more, nothing less. Why else would you say that all authority is ordained by God? That means the cops, the politicians, leaders around the world, whatever governmental authority has been placed by God, and those who are taken down are also taken down by God. It's just saying, hey, you gotta follow this person no matter what they say. She says that Christians are here to take over. Not sure if she's meaning the USA or the world. Either way, she wants to have some kind of Christian theocracy, and we already know how extreme Christian ideas can have disastrous effects, just like any other extremist religious ideas. You can look into the past and see how that went with the Middle Ages, and you can look into the present with how some religious extremists are getting with various bombings and killings and attacks for, like in India, people killing people for eating beef, the Islamic religion where they do honor killings, in Africa where Christians are killing witches, and in America where people are shooting up churches and stuff over what they believe to be a group just telling the wrong message, or just having, a different belief. So it wouldn't end well for a Christian theocracy to happen. with then with some of our politicians being extremely religious, some of them don't even think homosexuals are human, or that science is from the devil, and which would eventually regress us back into the Middle Ages, and that abortion is totally evil, which would end up causing a lot of women to die in childbirth.